Welcome to the Tracy and Tim Show. So we're going to talk a little bit about standing poses, the quintessential yoga poses of standing, which is Tadasana, standing in mountain pose, standing with your feet facing 12 o'clock, your knees engaged a little bit, your tailbone dropping down, having that nice head to tail connection, having your shoulders back, being able to relax the belly but have it engaged. So we're not doing the six-pack like, oh, hard, you can beat me in the stomach type of thing. But we're allowing the softness to be there, but allowing the energetic engagement of the stomach towards the spine happening so that you get a sense of buoyancy here. That's what this pose is all about. There's a lot happening in this pose of just standing up nice and straight. So just taking a few deep breaths and just feeling the sense of power and strength of coming into your own sense of being. And then from here is where we are able to move into all different poses that we have. And the one that we're going to talk about today is Warrior Two. So Warrior Two is basically stepping out into, so the front foot is that you're stepping out of is going to be facing 12, so your toes aren't pivoted, they're nice and straight out. And the back leg there's like a leg length in between your legs. And your front heel is going to line up with the arch of your back foot a little bit as much as possible. And this is about balance as well. So you're finding the sense of balance and stability here. And you want to be mindful, and I'll show your knee. You don't want your knee pointing out in that way because that's going to be too much strain on your knee. You want to make sure that your knee is coming right, going out energetically towards, and your knee's coming right over your toes, but not over your toes where you can't see your toes, but a 90-degree angle. So being able to find that strength there and allowing your midline to zip up so that your back leg is nice, engaged, and strong. So that back thigh is really engaged here. And this allows you to be able to spread your arms out and feel the buoyancy in your body to be able to find that strength. This is called Warrior Two. Any comments on this, Tim?
Well, one of my favorite things to say about this pose is that when we're standing at Tadasana or mountain pose, like Tracy demonstrated when we first began, it's pretty easy. You've got your feet right under you. Your center of gravity is set right down into the ground. But when you get your feet apart like this, every inch you take your feet apart, you amplify gravity to build strength and balance. Because balance is a function of two things. Balance is a function of strength, but also attention and focus. Because no matter how strong you are, if you lose your attention and focus, you're going to wobble and perhaps fall. So if something like this is new to you, you might want to be next to something that's sort of sturdy, a wall, a couch, something like that, a table, so that you can feel safe.
Right.
But as you stand in this pose, even before reaching your arms out, and perhaps your arms will get tired, that may be the first thing to get tired, but go ahead and feel your legs. What's going on here? What muscles are engaged? And what you're going to find out is that everything's engaged, from the sole of your feet up through the tibialis, the gastrocnemius muscles, up into the hamstrings, the quadriceps, and then all of the pelvic girdle is being opened and stretched. So everything, right into the glutes. You can feel these big muscles, these are the biggest muscles in our body. Everything is engaged here to begin to strengthen you so that you can maintain your balance throughout your life.
Right. And you want to think about the buoyancy, so the foot arch is pushing up, so grabbing the energy from the earth and pulling that up. So you're bringing the energy up instead of floating it out. You're pulling it up towards you so that you have this buoyancy. You're not lifting yourself up your shoulders, but you're allowing yourself to settle into your support system. So play around with this a little bit, and if you want to change, you can just pull your legs up, bring your feet in together, and then just switch sides. Easy enough way to do it if you want. So being able to find that strength here.
So this is the basic form of the pose. Now once your feet feel stable and grounded into the earth, then you can begin to push the feet in opposite directions. So you're developing an isometric relationship with the pose as you push into the ground in opposite directions to give these muscles even more engagement to strengthen. You can just enjoy the stretch, or you can engage by pushing. And you'll feel that right in here in your glutes when you begin to push, and right through here.
Right. And you can also pull the energy up, so being able to think about energetically pulling your feet towards yourself and being
Yes.
able to pull the energy up so that you can actually move into poses that are going to be able to shift you into different places of being able to reach up through the sky. So this is your quintessential pose of being able to find the strength to be able to find your sense of balance and gravity, and we can play around with this, so stay tuned.
So enjoy yourself in Warrior 2, practice a little bit into fatigue, and you'll find your strength growing pretty rapidly.